Hello! Newcomers to the video or channel, welcome! Followers and friends, it's so good to be back again. Today we'll be making Thai red curry. This beautiful and tasty blend of spices, vegetables and chicken meat is a great companion for your lunch. Oh, and it also works well for those who want to do meal preps. As usual, I will be listing all the ingredients down below in the description of this video. So let's have a quick overview of them and begin. This Thai red curry is a wonderful combination of protein-rich meat, fresh vegetables and tasty spices, while jasmine rice or regular rice are the best side dishes. I peel, slice and chop all the necessary ingredients before I start cooking. As the first step, I peel the skin of 4 garlic cloves and 2 onions, chop them and set them aside. I continue by peeling the skin of 3 medium-sized carrots and 1 thumb-sized piece of ginger. I slice the carrots into thin and long slices. Next, I wash the zucchini, which I cut into rounds and set them aside. I recommend slicing it into around ½ centimeter thick rounds. Broccoli comes as the last vegetable. I wash it roughly and cut it into florets. You can also use red bell pepper, mushrooms or even cauliflower. The vegetable part is now done and I move to meat. First I wash the chicken breasts under running water and I cut them into smaller, pretty similar sized cubes. I want to have them in a matching size so they can cook at an equal time. Great, the preparation phase is now done, let's cook! I turn the gas to medium heat, put a pan on it and add about 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. I bring the oil to medium heat while I stir it from time to time and I add the chopped onion, garlic and I grate the ginger. I mix them for around 3 to 4 minutes. The onion should be glassy and soft, while garlic with ginger should be slightly golden. Next, I add the red curry paste, about 3 to 4 teaspoons. The amount depends on how much spicy I want to have the curry. I stir it for around 3 minutes and I pour 2 cans of light coconut milk into it. I suggest to shake the cans of coconut milk before adding them into the pan. I continue by adding 250 ml of chicken broth, 3 tablespoons of fish sauce, 2 teaspoons of soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of sugar and I zest the lime. I stir them roughly for a while until all the ingredients are combined. While doing so, I increase the heat to high and I bring the sauce to a boil. Once it reaches the boiling point, I decrease the heat and let it simmer for around 10 to 12 minutes. The time might vary based on how much thick sauce you want. Once the sauce is thick enough, I add the sliced carrots and chicken breast cubes. I cook them for around 6 to 8 minutes and I stir them frequently. The chicken meat should be half cooked. Next, I add the zucchini and cook it for around 3 to 4 minutes. This vegetable requires less cooking time than a carrot, which we added in the first step. A small and friendly recommendation here is to check if you have an appropriately sized pan to accommodate all the ingredients. Unfortunately, I moved them into a pot since the pan is not big enough. I add the broccoli as the last vegetable since it requires only around 2 minutes to be cooked properly. In the end, I also add the chopped basil leaves to the curry. I mix the content roughly, cook it for around 1 to 2 minutes and taste each ingredient. Great, the curry is done, let's serve. First I add the cooked rice to a deep plate and I sprinkle it with black sesame seeds. The only missing part is now the red curry, which I add a generous amount. As the last step, I add a few fresh basil leaves, around quarter of lime and also a few pieces of chili pepper. You can substitute the basil leaves with cilantro to have an even better taste. Bon appetit! Thank you for watching my video. I appreciate your time and I would also enjoy your like, comment, share and even more subscription to my channel so that you will get all of the future content. Thank you and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye!